Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Turbo Hacker, and if you're anything like me, you've been infatuated with this little game called Escape From Tarkov. One of the most fun things to do in this game, outside of PvP, is to kit out guns. And one of the most important stats to look for is recoil. But how much do attachments really affect the performance of the gun? We can see the numbers down on the stats page, but I'm talking about actual spray patterns in-game here, all right? So this is the first video in a series of deep dives I'm producing on how much recoil actually differs from a stock gun to a meta gun. Let's get into it. We're running 4 tests today. Each test will be performed with 5 30-round magazines fired through each gun. We'll be looking at the stock MPX versus the meta MPX. The stock MPX is brand new, straight out of the Peacekeeper vendor. I added a red dot on here to assist with the ADS portion of the tests. No further modifications have been made. The meta MPX is pretty close to best in slot for the gun. There might be a few more recoil points we could squeeze out of there, but it'll be pretty darn close for the series of tests we're going to perform today. So the first test round is going to be stationary Hipfire. We'll start with the stock MPX. Pretty typical there. I'll show you the first spray here, and then we'll speed up the rest. Now let's look at the meta MPX. Now let's look at a side-by-side comparison. If we combine these sets into a single spray pattern, we begin to see an average spray pattern for each gun. Not a lot of variance there. Let's see if the other tests yield more compelling results. We did the Hipfire. Now it's time for test 2, the stationary aim down sights. Pretty darn good. Now let's switch off to the meta MPX. I combine the 5 sprays of each gun into a single spray pattern. Okay, now we're starting to see some differences here. Now, let's make things a bit more interesting. How many of you sit still during a gunfight? Now, we're going to strafe left to right while spraying. Let's start again with the Hipfire on the stock MPX. And now the meta MPX. Woo, that looks messy. Let's clean it up and look at our averages here. The stock MPX is a bit more wild here. Of course, I guess that's to be expected. The meta wins out, but only slightly. Finally, test 4, moving ADS. First the stock. And now the meta. Okay, one thing I can tell right off the bat that's different from the Hipfire sprays is these bullets are tighter patterned horizontally. I guess that makes sense because you move slower ADS versus Hipfire. Pretty similar. Now let's bring all those test results together. Wow. The noticeable difference on the stationary ADS really jumps out here. The pattern is very tight. I gotta say though, I thought the Meta MPX would outperform on every test, and although it technically does, the margin of improvement is a hell of a lot smaller than I thought it would be. So the question is, do these gains warrant spending 100,000 rupees on your next MPX? Me personally, I think I'm going to stick with the stock MPX and save my money for armor. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, or if you have suggestions on the next gun I should review, I'd love to hear it. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 to 11:30 Central Standard Time. Come in, hang out. I've got giveaways every month. And until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We'll see you on Twitch.
That guy kind of looked like a PMC. Those are Raiders. 4 players.
Fuck. No, those are Raiders.
Do you want to risk this?
Hell yeah. Oh, here we go. One down, corner of the building.
Nice job.
Raiders. Got two Raiders down.
Nice job. Holy shit. I think he's laying down if I can kill him.
Okay, 4 Raiders down.
Just careful, those Raiders around the corner.
Yeah.
I can't do math. I think that's all of them. You murdered all of those guys. That's incredible.
Feels good, man.
Alright, I'm letting her show.